Hey guys, and welcome to part 4 of Finding Nemo on the PlayStation 2. We're now on to Hide and Seek. Do you guys like a good old-fashioned game of Hide and Seek? Yeah, they really went out of their board. But anyway,
how long is this going to take to beat?
It's not that long. It depends. You're in the tank. You have to find all the tank guys.
It's going to be 17 minutes long too.
No.
Oh look, it's the little prawn. Was it a prawn?
Yeah, it's a shrimp.
A shrimp.
I'll get him last. Basically, when you find all the tank gang here, the level just ends. So it really depends on how long you take to find them. Although we can comment on something: the draw distance of the dentist.
We're playing for like.
Look at that draw distance.
Yeah, it's really bad. Another really. Did you guys ever play Toy Story 2 on the PS1?
No.
That was a great time. Back when these developers really did care about making licensed games. It was a full 3D platform. You played as Buzz Lightyear. It was amazing.
And that image of Sydney's a still image.
Okay.
When you see the little window here,
was that the girl who gets the
Darla? No. I'm talking about the image of Sydney in the distance from the window of the dentist.
Who's Sydney? The seagull?
Oh, fucking hell! The country of Australia. Fucking hell! Did you ever do geography as a kid? What a way to embarrass yourself.
Geography was one of my worst subjects, by the way.
Fucking hell, Stephen.
Hey, I'm better at it than Elliot on SGB. No, wait, or was that astronomy he failed?
Yeah, astronomy,
I never had astronomy in school, damn it.
Now,
you can see the starfish is really trying to say hard to hide.
Hi, Patrick.
Here's a little fact, actually, from the voice actress who does the voice of Peach here. Yes, the starfish is called Peach. But the actress is essentially the actress who played the head teacher in 10 Things I Hate About You.
Alright.
Was that the movie where the guy gets a dick drawn on his face?
Yes.
I have a dick on my face, don't I?
Yeah. And here's Bubbles.
What?
Bubbles! Bubbles! Yeah, that's his name, Bubbles. So all we got left is Jacques, the shrimp, and... Oh, fuck, what was the guy's name again? The purple fish. Oh, fuck, I can't remember.
You forget, and you poke fun at me. Stuff like the funniest thing I ever forgot was the part number for Remake 2. Play for it. That was great.
Jesus, that draw distance, I'm sorry. That's
Better
terrible.
than Superman 64.
At least they tried, but it looks basic.
You know, I was actually in, like, East Kilbride Shopping Centre not too long ago. I saw Superman 64 on sale in CEX. £10. And when I walked by there again, half an hour later, it was gone. Someone actually bought it.
Oh.
Oh boy. They're in for a bad time.
That or someone's about to inflict horrors on their
Oh,
enemies.
look! Someone actually jump cut.
Well, that's because...
How long did this take, Andrew?
Well,
oh, wait, the timer will tell us at the end of the level. 17 minutes?
No, I can assure you it's not that long.
17 minutes?
No, I can assure you it's not that long.
What the fuck is... What are those like?
Just see
Those
attractions.
dark faces.
Ooh. They actually play into part in the next tank level, actually.
Tank?
Yeah.
Did we get a war tank?
No, in the volcano, what was it? Mount Wanahokoluki? Something like that. What the fuck? Come on.
Yeah, you saw it, right? You went through that and it didn't count.
By the way, look at the windows on the door. They could even bother to put them properly in. I think this is where the purple fish is in here, in the volcano.
Budget ran out.
Now you see here, see this colour panel on the volcano here? You got to follow the rings in that specific order. So from red, orange, yellow, the colours of the rainbow. Somewhere over the rainbow. There he is.
Again, kids game.
Yeah.
If you see any of the others, don't tell them I'm in here.
Why not?
Hey guys, look who's over here!
Yeah, why do you not want me to tell them that you're in here? You got something to hide, young man? Smelly bastard.
Let's get Cole Phelps in here, shall we?
But then if he was here, he would have to somehow learn the ability to talk underwater.
Is that a dog? I thought that was a dog.
A dog?
That's how badly, like, the 3D model is just that badly made. I thought it looked like a dog to me.
Fucking hell, Rick. You confused that for a dog.
Yeah, look, the two hands were out as if they were paws.
Only reason I'm jump cutting is because nothing happens between. I don't collect any bubbles or anything like that. Nothing happens between journeys. You're gonna see that throughout the lore in this tank. I think there's about 4 levels in. There's about 4 levels in total with this tank. Anyway,
how many levels total are in the game?
18, I believe. It's from some can range from pathetically long to pathetically easy. Knock over this. Knock.
Oh.
We must have no mess.
Yeah, to get him to pop up, you have to knock the coconuts off the trees. I make a mess by knocking the coconuts off the trees. And once you find all them, that's it.
Honey, your dad's probably back at the pet store.
Shut up, Patrick.
You know, I'm from Bob's Fish Mart.
Palace. Fissurama.
Mail order. eBay.
So.
eBay. Oh, this is one of my favourite scenes, actually.
Didn't they fuck up the music here?
Yeah. I fixed it.
Yeah.
Ocean.
Yeah, like in the new version for the game, it was way too overwhelming with the instrument. It
Yeah.
was too loud.
And he was voiced by the late Joe Raft, who voiced Heimlet in A Bug's Life.
Wow.
Oh, hello, Gil, suddenly out of nowhere. Voiced by Willem Dafoe, who does.
Oh, Willem Dafoe.
He does reprise his role for the game.
He's also literally the only good thing about the awful live-action Death Note.
Yeah.
He voices Ryuk, the Shinigami, in that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Andrew, Death Note, you know, the Death Note in the book, where they get the kid, the Light Yagami, the teenager, he gets a book, he writes someone's name in it, they die.
Oh, okay.
But
There you go, 6 minutes.
it belonged to a Shinigami, a god of death named Ryuk. That's the guy who looks kind of like a skeleton with the wings.
So basically, for human race in it, they are fucked.
I've heard the anime for Death Note is, I hear, one of the best ones. I have it on Blu-ray, I've just not had time to watch it.
And they also apparently had an alternative ending for it as well.
I think there's a couple of OVAs that take place after the main story.
I hope you guys like Blackness, because we're now going into the abyss. Where remember all those creatures that we talked about that you said that you were not down there? Here we are. Now this is the first where they actually introduce a tag mechanic for the characters. By that, Marlon and Dory.
Yeah, you know why humans are scared of the dark? This is why.
Now, at this point here you could stay at the very bottom, but if you try to go back up...
Mind your head, Paddy Boom Boom!
I saw my eye flash before my eyes.
Yeah, every time you go back up to the top, that anglefish is going to try and get you.
One hit wonder.
Yes. So it's best to just stay at the very bottom.
Yeah, stay away from the thing with teeth. Got it.
I could sum up a lot of Resident Evil right there. And then you get the Code Veronica and you have to deal with fucking Bandersnatches with the long arms.
For a second I thought you were going to say you have to deal with Steve Burnside.
That too, but
Now, this bit is so stupid. Yeah.
another time section.
Yep, you have to follow Marlon to an end Pacific of that level. If you fail, Dory suddenly goes, "Oh, I can't remember. Back here." So at this point, but here's a little trick I'm gonna do to get all the collectibles that I'm missing. You'll see the clock again soon, but I'm getting up to Marlon. When I get up to him, I'm gonna go back and get the collectibles. You see, there I only have 10 seconds left, just to get to the end where Marlon
playing
is.
Crazy Taxi.
Yeah.
Swimming. Hey there! Wow, you look just like that other fish back there.
That was me, Dory.
Really? Wow.
I don't know how we're gonna get past this.
Yeah, that's just our now voicing Marlon too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's much better than what he does for Bruce.
Just tag me with the action button if you need me to do something you can't.
Okie dokie.
Okie
But before that, I'm gonna go back to all the bubbles I'm gonna miss.
Didn't Mario say that like okie dokie? No, what was it, Mario 64?
I was a little bit tense here as well because again, you remember if I go
Can't go too high up.
It can't go too high up. Otherwise, the big scary anglerfish.
And of course, they put bubbles up there. And the ring's up there.
Yeah.
Looks like for once he solve his maze underwater.
Where the draw distance is pitch black.
Aye.
Hey, just like Superman 64. It's awful. Let's draw distance here.
Trust me, you do not want to be at the abyss because of the amount of shit that you see underwater, and the fact that they're so alien-like, but the fact that they're actually real.
Aye.
Like I mentioned before, one of the creatures I mentioned before was a gulper eel, but there's a lot of them, like shrimps here, that can light up in the dark because they have what's called bioluminescence.
Aye.
It's their own bio DNA that causes them to light up.
Oh, is this?
This is the tag mechanic.
No, wait, is this another puzzle?
Yes, this is another puzzle. You have to get through this, and this is introduced the tag mechanic. So there'll be certain things that, like, say, a hole that Dory can't get through, that Dory can't go through. You have to switch to Marlin to get that
You
Pacific.
have to be right next to them in order to tag him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, which means a
They
lot
do
back.
that bullshit where you have to backtrack. Ah.
Yes, you have to.
Oh, you know what? Actually, now that I remember, this is another part I didn't like as a kid.
It's just a constant back and back and back and back. Now you can see there, you can clearly see the difference between the two.
Here, we just need to find the army proof, the navy proof. Oh wait, wrong name.
You're not on a timeline until you see the clock appear above Dory's head. There,
You clearly went through that and it didn't count. What
Yeah.
the hell's up with the hit detection in this?
I don't know, but it's not. Whatever, it's a mediocre
License
game.
Aye.
I still think the best license. 20 seconds. What the fuck?
Yep, you have to be quick. Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
Just keep swimming fast. Just keep swimming fast.
Just keep time runs out.
Thanks, Dory.
I think the best two movie license games that I've ever played were like Two Towers and Return of the King. That was the good shit back in the day. Like full on 3D hack and slash.
I was actually kind of a bit of a naive kid back then with movie license games. This was not the only one I had. The only ones I had were Incredibles, actually, which is actually much more decent than this one. And there was Polar Express and Shark Tale, all on PS2.
Dude, Lord of the Rings, Two Towers, and Return of the King were amazing. You could play as everyone: Gandalf, Frodo, Merry, Pippin, Sam, Aragorn, Gimli, Legolas.
By the way, I know we're only 4 parts in, but this is our first PS2 game for the channel.
Aye.
Should have said.
If we had gotten to Code Veronica before this, that would have been the first.
Aye.
No, Enter takes that away from me. But no, I'm waiting until much later to do
Yeah,
Veronica.
I was gonna say, you wanted to rush in towards Steve Fuckwit?
Hey, but if I recall, I asked you which one you want to do first, and you said remake.
Remake first, because Veronica's after remake. Plus, I'm not doing remake until the big project.
Oh,
Just cut!
well, this one's actually not so bad. I got lucky with this one. No, pass me. What are you doing? There you go. Thank you. If only all puzzles were like that. No, do you know what's worse? There's actually puzzles like that if you remember the Crystal Maze. There's a puzzle where you're timed to do that to get a specific shit.
Oh no! I asked you earlier if they did that shit. You
No,
said
not in this game. I meant in the Crystal Maze.
Wait, what?
The game show. The Crystal Maze where you go from one and you get crystals for the
I know what
end.
you're talking about,
On Challenge UK back then.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about, not the game.
I never watched that because like I threw so many hours away watching Takeshi's Castle.
Aye.
Aye.
With Craig Charles as the. It's not him doing it anymore.
No.
though.
No,
Makes me
unfortunately.
sad.
But you can still find some clips of the old
Aye.
ones.
I gotta say my favourite one is what's it? Wasn't Bridgeball, was it? With the one where they're walking over the bridge and they're getting shot at?
Yeah, that's Bridge Ball. That's my favourite as well.
Aye.
My favourites are when they come out onto the thing and they're like, "Oh, Yokozoi, oi!" and then they immediately fall into the water. Like, well, I'm gonna be a.
Wipeout's good for that.
Oh, aye.
That's the one, yeah. Yokozoi, oi.
On the surfboard, whee!
Then they immediately fall off of it.
By the way, 15 seconds. Fucking hell.
Oh, you're fucked.
No, I can just make it. There we are.
Fuck you.
Stephen wants failures.
Oh, another good one about Takeshi's Castle was Avalanche.
Aye.
Was that the one on the boulder?
Yeah, the one you have to avoid the giant
Where's Chris Redfield when you need him? He'll just punch it back up the hill.
Yeah. It's like, it started off as like you had sides.
Yeah, you have to go on the sides.
Yeah. Then they updated this little guards in there pushing
Push
you back.
Pushing you, the wankers.
That's
Well,
cheating.
what was the one where Animal, like, it was the baseball?
Sumo rings.
The baseball one, and Animal gets so
Home
annoyed
run.
he grabs the referee, throws him in the mud or something.
Home run.
I think so. I think it was Home Run.
I always used to love it when it had the episodes of that, when it went beep 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 and it said out in the middle of the screen when they lost.
Oh, another one, I can't remember what it's called, but it was this one where... No, it's this one where they throw a football in the air, you have to run in this mud and catch it.
Aye.
This woman tried to catch it, but the football hit her in the face.
You can tell you just...
Years ago, my brother almost won a paid for trip to Beyond Takeshi's Castle. He was like one of the top runner-ups, but not quite close enough to win it.
Well, what did he do to get into that?
Probably just like one of those random, like maybe a survey or something. I don't know. Who knows? Every in this day and age, you type up survey. Hey, you want a trip to Japan? Ninja Warrior was another great show I used to watch as well.
If you're really good, you might win the grand prize.
I say that's not still on then.
What?
Ninja Warrior.
I think it is still going, but
Can you imagine that advertisement? If you're really good, you might win the grand prize to Nickelodeon Studios Orlando, Florida.
there was an American version. Stephen Amell was on it. American Ninja Warrior.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, he did that for charity.
I think
he's a fucking beast.
Aye, he's doing it for charity.
He did everything so easily. I think he went on that just to go on the handlebars.
The salmon ladder.
Channeling into his inner
arrow.
Aye.
Because the girls love that.
Isn't that almost finished actually?
Yeah, it's on its last season this year.
When's the final episode?
February 2020.
Why that long to wait?
Well, because the entire season this time is leading up to the big crossover Crisis on Infinite Earths.
When does that air?
December. It's split into 2 months. There's 3 parts in December and the last 2 are in January. The last 2 deal with the aftermath, so who knows what's going to happen. Because the tagline for that story is, worlds will live, worlds will die, and the universe will never be the same. And as of now, they pretty much confirmed that 1 Earth of the multiverse is gone. Wiped out. Think Thanos but instead of wiping out half the population, think the entire world is gone. Yeah, this game's that boring at this point.
It wasn't just half the pop. No, wait, Thanos was still worse because he wiped out half the population of the universe.
Aye.
Never mind just one world. So it was like, imagine if like any of the fish.
I'd still say whoever this anti-monitor is, who's going to be the villain for the crossover, he's worse because even though 1 Earth is gone, who's to say the entire universe is gone? We're thinking a multiverse.
Is this guy on the level of Darkseid, or is he stronger?
I would say he's even stronger than Darkseid.
There's
a reason why most stories Darkseid is always looking for the anti-life equation.
Oh, and this guy has it?
Well, he's part of it.
Oh boy. I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah. Red goes with red. Red side bad.
Red means
green
stop,
side...
motherfucker.
Yeah. Okay, if we're going by that logic, we've got 3 colours. And we've got, green means go, red means stop. What does blue mean? Get sick?
No, I don't know. That reminds me of that one moment, what was it, have you seen Beverly Hills Cop 2?
No.
When they're rushing over to that one part and Billy's driving like a maniac through the town. It's green, it's red, and then Axel's like, it was yellow. That was another one of the best Will Smith trilogies I've ever seen, actually. But
thankfully, I will say, even though there's a tag mechanic you have to go back, at least we're not Nemo, where he'd be really, really, really slow.
Does he not have a dash?
He does have the dash, but even then he's still really slow. It's faster just to swim normally with the dash, actually.
You can't be slower than PAL version Code Veronica.
Oh, that annoys me. Why the hell is there power regional differences?
It happens with just about all of the PS2 games and PS1 games. Don't know why the PAL region version. Oh.
Yeah, you have to open the door. Or the valve, anyway.
Thankfully it's right there.
And thankfully the mask is there. We're nearly done. But, of course, we can't go in without a partner. We have to get Dory.
Oh, great. Shiva all over again.
Yep.
There, got
Did you
them all.
see that there are 8 gyro controls for RE5 on the Switch, and you can aim instantly 90 degrees to the right. It's ridiculous.
Although I've heard that performances are a little bit slow on the,
No
on the Switch.
Mercy. No Mercy is a bit on the tanky side because again, so many enemies on screen.
Aye.
It's still the shit reunion score system, unfortunately. And then it still didn't fix the survivor's glitch where you lose your weapon. It's like, what the fuck, Capcom?
Yeah, I'll use Joy to take the blue, because, yeah, you can have this
What
one.
the hell's happened? You were like 3 times your speed there.
Because it's the different character size. I mentioned that before. Every character has their own speed.
Yeah,
Dory's the fastest, Nemo's the slowest.
like, I was thinking, like, up Mario World, you know how when you're underwater, you're holding the key, he
Yeah.
just zooms ahead for some
Aye.
reason.
No, that's
That's
with any
the-
item.
That's the best 2D Mario game ever made.
Aye.
Apparently it was rushed too, so it's like... That again speaks for its quality.
And that's also a launch title.
Yeah, for the SNES. I actually do have the classic SNES, so we could maybe record off of that if the recording capture can take it.
We'll find out soon, if we ever get the chance.
Yeah.
Oh,
12 minutes!
Right, as Stephen goes on to rant about how long I to go on about these stages, we'll see you guys in the next part.
Bye, fish. Fly off to the left.